In my last video, I talk about the power of sealed Pokemon booster boxes. Specifically, I talk about English booster boxes. So like this is Evolving Cries, as most of you know it. It was about $100 when I got it, and now it's around, I don't know, 2K-ish, 1700. This is Team Up. Team Up I got for around $100, and now it's sitting at $5,000. So I got a lot of questions during my last video, and one of them were, does this same principle apply to Japanese booster boxes? And I'm like, okay, cool. I think I know a thing or two about Japanese booster boxes. I get them shipped directly from Japan to my house. We are a small business. We've been buying, selling, and trading for the past 5 years, but I've collected them for over 5 years already. I got other boxes like Dream League. I'm going to talk about the power of Japanese booster boxes as well. Before we go any further, trust me, I do understand that it's a different time. Okay, the prints on these were a little bit shorter for sure. I'm not gonna say a little bit; they were shorter and a lot smaller. So when it comes down to predicting what the future holds for more recent Japanese booster boxes, that is going to be only told when that time comes. You know what I mean? Like you can't predict what's going to be the home runs. You're never going to predict which ones are going to hit that, like, oh, this one is the one that's in demand. You can't predict that stuff. So we get a little bit of everything, right? Now, let's go into some of the things that I've collected over the years. These are all around 5 years old. So that same time frame for where I collected English booster boxes. Champions Road right here. That's what this is. On MSRP, you could usually get Japanese booster boxes for around $35. Back then, you could actually get them for a lot less if you were ordering from a supplier. However, I did not have a supplier. I just picked these up on a secondary market, and I still paid around $40 to like $35 per box. Like it wasn't a lot. And you could still get boxes. I mean, I know boxes now are around 50. It's a different time, but let's stay on track, right? So got this one for around $35, $40. Let's say 40 just to be, and I know I didn't pay that much, but right now they're going for $245 to $280, so around a $250 range. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Next, Super Burst Impact is selling for around $300. Every single booster box I'm about to show you, I literally got for under $40. So keep that in mind. Dragon Storm, Sun and Moon right here. Also, this one's sitting around $300. Everybody knows this one, okay? It is Eevee Heroes, which is the corresponding Evolving Cries, okay? That's sitting around $425-ish, between that and $450. This one is Legendary Heartbeat. I know that one. And this is about $100. So not all of them are going to hit that like 250, 300 range. This one I got for like 35, and it's been around 5 years as well, but this one's only sitting at $100, which is still over 100% of what my initial investment was. And I like collecting sealed. I like displaying them. I think they look cool. When it comes down to the cards, they're very small, but when you display like certain booster boxes, in my opinion, I love sealed product. And last but not least, this one is Dream League, and this one's sitting around 500. Let's see, no. Oh yeah, over 500 easily. Even on bids, they were going for over 500. So this box right here definitely, I think that's like 1,000% increase for my initial like buy-in, which was still $35, $40. And even this one is so fun. This is a Detective Pikachu little specialty box. These things were dirt cheap. Like people couldn't even sell these. I picked this one up for about $20 just so I could have it in my collection. People hated this. So around 20 bucks initially I bought it for, and now it is around over 150. And this one, ooh, this one's creme de la creme. CP6. I got this one for under 100 bucks. I don't remember exactly. I think it was like 75, but I know I got this for under 100, and this is sitting around 2.2 or 2.5K. So that's $2.5 grand just chilling. And then we got specialty boxes that now sell for, I got this for around, I think, a few $100, but now it's sitting around 1,300. And then you have things that are definitely very overprinted and not all of them are home runs. So the Kanazawa box, this one is so dope, right? You would think this one's like, oh, that one must be, if this one's sitting at about $1,300, $1,200, this one's probably too, right? This one's still sitting around that $400 mark. And I think I remember picking this up for like $250. So this one didn't perform as well. And it's a specialty box, but it was printed to all hell during that time. But I think still 100% gain over 5 years is freaking awesome. And I can't complain. So that's just a small glimpse of the power of Japanese Pokemon sealed products as well. But what I like about it is the initial upfront cost. Okay. Right now, a lot of ships have sailed. And the only thing you could do is sit there and wave. You just say, damn, I missed that. It was sitting there for a long time, but all right, it's okay to miss a boat. Okay. Because if you miss one boat or you focus on something that's kind of out of your reach, but you want it because you could see like, oh, that's the grail of the whole set. That's the one that you want. I get that. I get that. As a collector, you're always gonna want the biggest and baddest mofo that you can get when it comes down to seal collecting, or even single cards, right? You want some of the high value items. Okay, every collector. Obviously, you can collect what you like. You can collect your favorite Pokemon, but this one, not talking about that. Okay, talking about sealed Japanese booster boxes, and also like your collection can also be an investment. There's nothing wrong with enjoying your collection and also knowing what you collect is a great investment. Okay, it's a smart move. You can collect what you love, but at the end of the day, make sure you're also collecting something that's not going to burn holes through your pockets, and it'll give you a little bit of return in the future. So now let's kind of get into what we have going on in today's market. Okay, we got things like Cyber Judge, Mask of Change, Future Flash, things right now that can be picked up around $50 or less. And I still think that that's a really good initial upfront cost, because while you're waving goodbye to some of the ships that have sailed, which is, in my opinion, a lot of the English booster boxes. Now, I'm not saying that there's room for growth, but the initial upfront cost is so high, and then the risk is a little bit riskier. Okay, people couldn't get rid of SVO1, okay, Scarlet and Violet base, for $100 if their life depended on it at one point. Now they're sitting for around $200. So you're like, oh, like let me get in on that. Your initial upfront cost will be $200. Okay, now 5 years from now, with that $200 box, if it goes to 500 or 700, that's awesome, right? But what if you pick up like 5 really good booster boxes, like home runs? Like for instance, I picked up a buttload of Crimson Haze because I knew Crimson Haze had the Greninja, it had the Piran, it had puzzle piece cards, it has the Eevee AR in it. This set to me is an absolute home run throughout that whole Scarlet and Violet set as far as Japanese booster boxes go, because the other counterpart to that is the Mask of Change, and together they make Twilight Masquerade. You know what I mean? So I believe that this booster box has the bangers in them. So over time, my initial upfront cost was around $35 per box. If I just sit here and don't do anything for the next 5 years, I have a strong feeling that box will do very great in the future. In my opinion, if English booster boxes are way out of your reach, go to something that's affordable, okay? You don't have to ride the Titanic. You could ride a nice boat that'll take you from point A to point B, okay? I do a lot of analogies. Sometimes they don't actually hit, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to tell you. But that's pretty much it for this video. I love Japanese booster boxes. I've been collecting them for the past 5 years as well. Here's some proof to show it, you know what I mean? So I definitely have invested in Japanese booster boxes over the years, specialty sets. I love Japanese products. It's my thing, all right? So keep on keeping on, and I appreciate you watching, and till next time.